Welcome back to Chow Time Pod. It's your host Red. I got another video today from HL Talk That Thought. He just does such wonderful videos, and I can see why he's blowing up so much. He's at almost 14K now. He was at like 2K, maybe 1K ish when I first featured him on my channel. Now he's like twice as much as me. It's wonderful. It's wonderful seeing people grow as fast as that. So this one's on women, a woman divorcing her husband and now is begging for money online because she's homeless. Please, I just grab down below. I really appreciate that. And let's get to that chow time.
I'm just trying to figure out.
Please, dear God, don't take this video as me begging. Okay.
What do you do? Like how do people get through this? Because
in case you're wondering, I came from foster care, so I don't have a lot of family to turn to for help.
I'm literally homeless at this moment. God, this is depressing. This is not me. I'm just looking for life.
I'm so sorry for this depressing video.
Okay. Right now. I don't know where it is.
She's definitely was a good-looking woman. She's a little older now, but I'm sure when she was in her 20s, she was pretty hot stuff. And she lived that life. And now she divorced and really thought that she could still live that life. But now she's homeless because no man wants her. No one wants to pick her up after this divorce. No one wants to see her living in her car. There's some men out there going to white knight it, but most men just don't want to deal with it anymore.
Welcome back, family. Today we will review this 45-year-old woman who decided to destroy her own family by divorcing her husband so that she can go have some fun. Then she find herself homeless and begging for money on the internet because of her poor life decisions. Let's jump in.
Hi, remember me? I know I've been kind of MIA lately. And this is going to be a video like I've never done before. If you've been following me for a while, this is a good one for you. If you haven't, you feel free to just scroll by. But those of you who've been on here for a while know that I went through a divorce and I was staying with a friend because
I gotta say, for 45, she looks pretty good for 45.
And have a place to stay. And that was 4 months ago that I've been staying there. And I no longer have a place to stay. And I've been looking for a while.
What they say is true. You can't happen to literally anyone. You chose this life. Like, you divorced your husband of I don't know how many years to live this life. And now you're saying it can happen to anyone? No, you chose this. Like, women, you chose this. A lot of these things that are happening to you, you women chose yourself. Like having a deadbeat baby daddy. You chose to procreate with a deadbeat man. You chose to date a deadbeat man. These are all choices that you made. You could have figured out that he was a deadbeat beforehand and then not have him jizz inside of you.
Some of you know and some of you don't that I have a lot of medical issues. I've had 33 surgeries, so I desperately need to keep my insurance. Anyways.
See, that's the more weird to me. You're desperately sick and you desperately need insurance. Like, did you not think about that before the divorce? How did you think you're going to take care of yourself and keep insurance when someone's not supporting you anymore?
Yeah, I'm not asking for money. I'm not one of those people. I don't ask for help. I'm ridiculously stubborn.
Lies.
Ridiculously stubborn. I think I'm just trying to figure out.
We could tell you're ridiculously stubborn.
If anyone has advice or guidance on what you do in this situation. Because I'm literally homeless at this moment. Yeah, I'm looking in different cities, states. Yeah.
How is she looking in different cities and different states? Is she looking for men to move in with, or she's actually looking for apartments to move in with herself? Does she have money to move in with these apartments? Is she really just trying to couch search men
I've always used
or bed
humor
surf?
to get me through stuff. Because, like, some of my funniest stuff on my TikTok has been during my hardest time of my life. And right now I'm desperate, and I'm trying to figure out how to make it through this. And my budget is low.
I can admit she probably did get some help. She probably got some cash apps. She probably got some DMs, helping her out after this video because she's decent looking.
The problem. And I'm trying to figure out how to increase my budget. But I know I keep looking around, and I normally look right at the camera, but this is
how to increase my budget. It's called work and make more money.
humiliating. Like I said, I'm not asking for your money. I'm just trying to figure out, what do you do? Like, how do people get through this?
It's called a job.
I'm single. I don't have small kids. There's just not funding for people like me. So, God, this is depressing. This is not me.
She is a 45-year-old woman. She has 2 grown children, a 25-year-old daughter and a 28-year-old son. She divorces her husband and finds herself in the streets now. I will show you how her bad decisions got her here later on with some other clips. Now, after receiving help from the simps for her first crying for help video, she made another video to beg for more.
Well, you know, when you're like super desperate and
this is what, like, I feel sorry for simps, but they also piss me the fuck off at the same time, because I was a simp blue pill myself, so I kind of get it, but then they really fuck shit up. I wasn't to this point where I was just giving money away to random strangers just because they were having hard times on the internet. That shit's fucking retarded. But men out there that are doing this, stop it. Like, I don't know if it's any of my subs or any of people in this community. I don't think so. I'm going to say it anyways. Stop it. I'm sure there's still some blue pillars watching me that haven't gone all the way to the red pill yet. So stop it. These women are nobodies. They're never going to give you anything. They're never going to be anything to you. Why are you giving resources that you worked hard for to these random strangers that can go off and work on their own? She can fucking start an OnlyFans and still make fucking money. She probably can. But yet she's out here begging for money because she knows there's idiots like you guys, not talking about everyone, just the simps, that are going to give it to them. And they're going to live an easy life. Stop letting these women live such easy lives after they fucked up so many lives in themselves already. Stop being white knights.
Maybe you don't know, but you're looking at apartments.
Now she's like doing this little like sexy like pose thing because she knew she got money last time. Now she's going to try to get more money. Like, she's definitely trying to get this position into where they're like focusing more on her chesticles
or cars, whatever it is, and you see one and you're like, you try to picture your life in there, and you think, this is really, really terrible, but maybe I can make it work. I just did that. I thought, maybe I can make this work. And I go outside of it, and there's someone who works there, and I asked her, I was like, can you please just tell me honestly how safe this place is, because it's definitely in a bad area. And she looked at me and kind of looked around, and she said, honey, you're too pretty to live here. You'll get hurt.
Shut the fuck up. You're living in your car right now. So having a place to live in is safer than just being in your car. So yes, it might not be the most savory spots that you got rent at or whatever it is, but at least you have a place that you can lock up and be safe at. Being in your car is actually quite dangerous, especially a woman like this. So shut the fuck up. Someone gave you money so you can go have a place to stay, and now you found a place to stay, and now you're bitching and moaning because it's not safe because you want more money to go get to a better place. Fuck off.
Problem is, I can't afford the places I won't get hurt. I'm beginning to get down.
See? Begging for more money so she can get a safer place. You fuckers out there better not be sending fucking money.
I don't want to get down. I've always been told that I have, people love me for my energy. People want me around because I have great energy. People fall in love with my energy. They always talk about my light, which is funny.
I'm so sorry for this depressing video.
I'm just looking for light now. I don't know where it is.
You lost your light when you decided to leave your husband and destroy your own family. Fellas, do not feel sorry for women like her who cry for help on the internet, because
I don't feel a fucking drop of sympathy for this chick. Not even one, guys. And you guys shouldn't either.
they are master manipulators.
That they
now,
are.
I will show you clips that will demonstrate to you that all her problems and wounds are self-inflicted. Let's start by how she decided to divorce her husband out of the blue and go to stay at her friend's house because she always knows that someone will always bail her out.
For someone that's never was in the foster system and all this shit, but she knew someone always gonna bail her out. Fucking pretty privilege as a woman. Well, you know, they always say they don't have any privilege. Do you think men can do this? If men were homeless on the street, you think we can just couch surf for the rest of our lives and make it? Maybe some men can, you know, some of those Chad and Pookies that really know how to lay down that pipe. But most men just have no chance of ever happening like this.
Do I look bored? Because I am. So, my friend and her husband went to Italy. You know, I mean, my dream place. It's no big deal. Whatever, you know, whatever. And I am house sitting, let's fix that, for, I don't know, I think I'm here for like 18 days.
Damn, it's a long time.
Okay, this is interesting. I brought my little psycho dog for some entertainment. That's all I have. I'm 2 hours away from anything and anyone that I know. There's no shows I want to watch. So what do I do? Like play solitaire?
This is part of why being a housewife with no kids in the house is so ridiculous. Go find something to fucking do. Like for me, I can't not work. To not work, it feels so strange to me. It's weird that these women can be so bored with their lives, their mundane lives, because everything is taken care for them. They don't know what to do with it. They can't go find some kind of, you know, soup kitchen to help out at. They can't find some part-time teaching job. They can't find some daycare type jobs that just get them out of the house and doing things. No, they just rather lay there, be bored, talk on TikTok, and then complain about their boredom and how they're so taken care of and they have nothing to do because their husband takes care of everything.
Up for suggestions.
After her home-sitting days ran out, she decided to go have some more fun with her daughter. Now, I want you to know that her primary reason to taking her daughter on trips is selfish. She is doing it so that she can feel young again by competing with her daughter for attention. You can see it on this next clip when she talks about the moment her daughter started to get her first catcalls and how she felt.
So my friends come home tomorrow, and then I leave here Saturday. Then my daughter and I are going to the... What is happening here? My daughter and I are going to the Dominican for some beach time for our yearly mother-daughter trip. She's 25 and gorgeous. I remember when, like, the first time she started getting her cat call.
I think it's funny that she's like doing this and trying to hold the phone. Like you can see her like kind of perking herself, her chest up, and doing this. It's pretty obvious.
And I was like chopped liver.
Yeah, you
That's
pretty
when
much
I
are.
realized that I was getting old.
I see this toxic dynamic of single mothers trying to compete with their daughters for attention all the time. They make sure that they keep their daughters single so that they can use them as emotional tampons. Because misery loves company. Usually their daughters start to secretively resent them in their old age. But by that time, it's usually too late for the daughters raised in this type of dynamic to change their ways. And the cycle repeats itself generation after generation. Here's an example on how she is influencing her daughter to get more tattoos and going out to party with her.
Okay, show me this look. Whoa. Whoa. Is this Vera Wang? Oh, Vera Bradley. Oh, Chanel. You're so sexy. Your cutest mother-daughter duo in history.
This woman just ended her marriage so that she can go back to the streets and get pumped and dumped. Check it out.
Hello, Amy Ashley.
Oh, it's a video. Hello, Mr. Millionaire.
How was your mimosa?
I need another one.
Really?
Yes,
I think so too.
I definitely know so.
You know something?
Yeah,
Let's see about getting me another one.
for sure.
Yeah, they really think that they're not gonna get pumped and dumped at 45, single. You really think that these men that are not your husband are gonna look at you the same way as your husband did?
So, we are two TikTokers. They're meeting for the first time today.
This is actually how she blew all her money and find herself homeless, begging for help on the internet. That's why we don't have any sympathy for these type of women. They decided to destroy their own home willingly, just
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure she had a nice settlement from her husband during the divorce. So what happened to all that money?
to come back crying for help when things get tough. Fellas, protect yourself at all times against these types of women because they always come to you with a smile and a pretty face. Above all, keep your head up, focus on your goals, and everything else will follow. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. I also
Shout outs again to my boy HL Talk That Thought. Love him. Love these videos. Love his series of how these older ladies that he's kind of documenting. It feels like a documentary of like old women that he's been like going on, and it's wonderful. Everybody's loving it. I'm loving it. I watched quite a few of them myself, and I picked like the best ones to kind of like feature on my channel. So shout outs to HL again, and you're doing wonderful, man. Keep it up. The space needs someone like you. So please like and subscribe down below. I really appreciate that, and I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.